today, 3rd of January. Kind of yesterday skipped that a little bit because, didn't really film, but we're back today. 3rd of January means everyone's back. So, as you may know, we gave time off to everyone until the 3rd of January. 3rd of January is today. That means a lot of that work, Slack messages, getting back into the groove is starting today. What that means practically, though, is two things. I'm going to spend the morning kind of messaging everyone, setting up meetings just to make sure we're all, going ahead. And then afternoon standard meetings. What we're going to do, though, is tomorrow in kind of the evening time, roughly, we are going to have kind of a company-wide meeting. That's, it's Tuesday, which is not when we normally do them. But we're going to do it anyway just so we can kind of update on everything that happened over Christmas. Because, or, winter break, whatever we're calling it, because while I was working and a handful of other people decided to work even though we told them to take the time off, most people didn't. There's some updates to give, some fun decisions. So we're going to be going through that and kind of splitting that in the middle of the week. So let's just jump into it. So I got through a lot of the Slack messages, setting up meetings and all that, and I was just now going through, making the, I guess you call it a rough cut of the first day, and oh my god, there are so many mistakes. Like, look at all these clips. I shot so little B-roll. It's fucking horrible. Like, I did some in the morning, and then the rest of the day is no B-roll at all. And I'm sure this is something I'll get more used to at time. Like today already, a whole bunch more B-roll. I'm sure you kind of noticed probably. I don't know as far as editing because I haven't edited today yet because I'm still shooting it. But I already feel like a lot of the shots and all that are better, I guess you could say. So hopefully this is just kind of going through that learning curve and I'll get used to getting more B-roll. Because right now, it's kind of like a talk, honestly. And I'm still going to put it up. I'm definitely going to put it up. But it sucks. So let's hope it gets better day by day. Just a little side note though, I just realized how shaky the camera is when I hold it all the way out. Well, camera, it's my phone. But I'm going to try to figure out something today so I can hold it without this much, shake being all in the camera. Because this kind of sucks, but it is, I want shots like this. So I can't just take the thing and say hi. All right, so finished off the work, now in my car. So what I just did now was I dropped by the bank because I need to sort out a new card, and oh my god, so basically the issue is that on the 12th I'm leaving Prague, right, because I have to go travel and all those months they talked about during day one. The thing is, the company, the bank never issued a company card, so I don't actually have a card for my holding company. My personal card from the bank is expiring in February, which means that will expire while I'm traveling, and they want me to pay ridiculous amounts of money if I wanted to get the card, faster, because the normal period's 2 weeks apparently, which, oh my fucking god, how is it that long? So I need to figure out, ideally today or tomorrow, what the fuck's going to be happening with that. And I don't fucking know. But anyway, now it's off to a meeting, which I won't take you to because I'm still not quite comfortable pulling out the camera in meetings and be like, hey, this is something I'm doing. So let's give that, a few more days, maybe weeks. We'll see how that goes. And then I want to pick up something that's going to be kind of cool, specifically for this vlog documenting type thing. So quite excited about that new little toy. See you then. Hello, welcome back. So this is kind of the new thing I got. Hopefully the footage is a bit smoother as I'm walking about. A little worried about it, but I think it will be fine. but also gives me a little bit more distance, so I can kind of walk about, get a little bit more light around. But yeah, so hopefully this will improve the quality of the videos a little bit. You know, slow and steady, improving this one by one. But yeah, I had a few meetings. That was quite fun. And then after that, I had a few kind of company calls. Now, for the company calls, there were two kind of main ones. One, which was more centered around basically the brand team, and the other one, which was basically with the leads of the dev team. Now, as far as the brand team, we talked about some of the posts that we're going to be coming out with. As you may have seen if you follow our social media and all that, we're putting out a bunch of stuff kind of around the culture side, because we've been spending a lot of time trying to, working and trying to figure out how we're going to do our culture and all these things. Because, culture, in my opinion, is super important for a startup. So we're kind of working on that, trying to get it right. So we're going to be making a bunch of posts around that. And then what we've been working on, kind of the second part. So when it comes to the dev team, as you know, we're kind of building out that platform. So we're getting pretty close to having it almost finished off. So that's going to be the next part, is that we're essentially just kind of walking through that. Now what's left for us is there's of course Strapi, which we're using for the content management system, so the CMS. That one is, we're mostly done with that. We now need to populate it with some of the content and actually update the endpoints. And then when it comes to the rest of it, we're just needing to integrate the side of basically those applied scenarios. So those trades, like the really the standout point of our education. Because we have it built out. We have all the functionality and all that kind of built in already. But we built that out alongside the trading side, because we're going to have two sides to the app when we're launching it. And essentially, what we're doing here, what's kind of left as far as finishing it off, is taking those kind of applied parts and kind of integrating it out into that educational side, as opposed to just having it on the trading side. Because one of the things is that it has to pull historical data, which our content management system is ready for, which is great, but we still need to implement some of the stuff when it comes to the actual user experience within that. So there's the last two things we need to finish off, so quite exciting, and then we're going to be done. With that, that's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed the day 3 second episode. Yeah, I know that video is moving a little bit too much. I need to figure out a way to make it a little bit smoother. But thank you very much, and hope you have a nice day. Bye.